Okay. I feel that right, right, right. I forgot to do it now. But that. Okay. So I know when you got you're only doing your job. Please stop today. Okay. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay. I'm not good. Okay. YouTube. Let's find my stream. Oh, this is lagging. We're in YouTube. Okay. There's no what. No what Flushy said. Oh, okay. Sorry, what? Oh, okay. Hey, what about that? Okay, yeah. So the one here is me. Boom. Um. There we go. Okay. So, up we go. Can we just do what our normal YouTubers do? Just play some mini games. Boing, boing, boing. Oh my god. Now I am top 10 floor of the day. Not close. Don't know how it was close, but I guess it was. Okay. No, I touched the floor. See how we go. Well, three people. Well, two people that isn't right. Oh, what good? Code. Tab blue. That's the code. So much today. Well, week. Like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Finally. Okay, that looks cool. It looks like on my mind. It's right. Yeah, we're finding so previous with this one. Hold on, I want to see something. Can I find something rock? Yeah, I can bounce off the rock into the tree. Yeah, cool. Damn it. Oh, so that works. Rock jump. Or pebble jump, I guess. Okay, let me just see how we're doing on viewers. Guilty. I know it says free, but that's just my the first person I believe was my Oculus. Oh, hold on. I wanna know how I got so much of the summer splash up, like cosmetics. Give me a dunk. Alright, get with me. Alright then. So alright then. So I have this, I have the dark, and I have that. And I have that. Alright. You see this? That's for go trolling, because like I I did used to do that, but I regret buying that now, okay? I regret buying it. Well, if you look on the screen you can see it. Yeah, I regret buying that, not gonna lie. Yeah, I regret buying that, not gonna lie. If only you could return cosmetics. Right, so basically the way how I got like those cosmetics is because let's just say I used all of next month's pocket money, right? On on what's it? God, the maximum, well, like the maximum amount I was trying to that's on the ATM, so 11,000. It's a lot. Cost me a lot of money. Five people. So we got two more people watching the stream. Code TEB Blue. Code Ted Blue. I'll show you. Ted Blue. Ice. Since you're able to text in the chat, just text the code in the chat. Because I couldn't do it on my Oculus account because I ain't got like an actual YouTube account on my Oculus. Hey, Liz, the back t-shirt. Of course, it's nice. 900 for a second. 4 balloons. So if we technically have 4 people watching the stream now. Yeah, alright, we're down to 3 people now. Yeah, the code's in the chat if you want to join. How am I doing on subscribers? Let's see. 1,000. 1.46. Okay. Okay, so that's like one. So that's 1,000. I'm pretty sure that's 1,460K. Dang. Yeah. By the way, we're probably gonna have to tell Rex and Joey not to watch this live stream because I said words that I do not like. So yeah, don't worry, it's not an actual like proper swear word that I think to Christians it might be one. Rex, because between you and me, let's just say he doesn't like to buy. thing I don't get, right? Why are they only now starting to do the Pride update? But why didn't they start doing Pride updates before? And another thing is, I get that they're doing Pride update. Also, but also, why haven't they done Black History Month yet? Oh, I am dizzy. If you saw the stream, you can see why I'm dizzy. Yeah, Ice, by the way, you're right. I'm going to maze. Yeah, I can hear you say my live stream. Can they hear me through the live stream? Oh, that's strange. The problem is, what? That. Yo, mankind. Oh lord, oh lord. Let's play tag in the maze. We can sabotage each other. Oh my god! Ooh, that's red. I think we gave him pink eye. Why are you after me now? You turned around and now you're after me. No, no. How dare you? Hey, no. How dare you, sir? Oh lord, they're coming. Oh no! It's the McDonald's guy. I don't want to get French fries. Oh, French fries. Hey, how are we getting big? Let's go smaller. Yeah, look. Look, see how big I am compared to you? Look, stay there, princess. I become smaller. Look, yeah, you just became bigger. Look, now you're smaller. That's strange. I don't know why they had to do that, because we could still fit in the maze. It's not like we're building like a 1x1 Lego piece like Queso. Hello. Yeah. Oh no. I hear one. No, you are attacking me. No. 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 Oh. Oh no. I'm free. I come back in. Come, come back in. Oh my. Wait, I'm bigger than you. Ah. Oh no. Skedaddle. Wait. Yeah, that's it, leave. I'm sorry. Leave. No. I beat the monster, now you go down. Boing. Boing. Help. Boing. Hey, hey, let me through. Your hitbox is queso. Okay. I'm gonna wait a leg. I'm free. The monster. Oh, hello. No. I refuse to go down. I'm gonna stomp on your head. Boing. You gotta restart your game. Look at Gaddy's monster. Why won't you attend my family quest? Wait, I'm small now. I'm big now. I'm trapped. Never mind. I'm not trapped. Oh, maybe I was quite. Oh, 7 people, 7 people. The code is in the chat. The code is in the chat, so I don't have to keep reminding you of the code. Oh. Alright, wait. Oh, wait. It said 7, now it says 3. Oh my. How did it now say 1? Does it say 1 for you? I don't know. If you're watching it, and if I'm watching it, and if I'm sometimes watching it on by VR, it should. Oh, 4 people. The code's in the chat. Code's in the chat. Yeah, I did. Yeah. The code is right here. How are we rapidly losing people? What am I doing wrong? Please tell me in the chat what am I doing wrong. And why did I random poll here? So what's the poll there? Welcome president. Oh, it's the shark fin. Okay. That's why I don't have any collisions. Got it. Very tea. Well, I am wondering what am I doing wrong with this stream? See, this happens with every stream. I keep gaining people, then I keep losing them somehow. Literally, look, it says 4 now, and in a minute we're probably gonna lose one. Code is TEB blue. If you wanna join. I think it's because we're doing nothing. We might as well just play tag. What's really for other people to join and we could play mini games or something. You're it. So make a fire ring around stump. I bet. Which Discord? My YouTube Discord or Caltech? Yeah, do both. Hold on. Yep, just like I said, we lost one person. Don't forget it with it.
And if I'm piecing it together right, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong, you also said to your boss that he knew about it.
He did.
I don't care whether he did or whether he didn't. You were worried about this employee looking at people's private files, right?
Correct.
So why did you mention him?
I had to let the employer know who was involved. They wanted to know who else knew about that.
So that got him into trouble.
All
And
of us.
then what happened when your employer came to you?
They asked me about it. Of course, I denied it because it was false accusations. I had no knowledge of anything about that. And it was coincidentally that this was her third strike. She was on probation before because she was on the chopping block already, Your Honor.
Who was?
Noy.
So she got fired.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. It wasn't a coincidence that all this came out. The girl had attacked me personally on a Saturday afternoon around 2 o'clock.
What does that have to do with him?
That's how it came out about the
Yeah.
copy.
What does that have to do with him?
I was just letting you
What does
know.
that have to do with him? And why are you here? Not everything is a lawsuit. I mean, I read
Yeah,
this
it's
and I
just,
just myself, somebody had
it's,
sent you material about pedophilia and had sent to your office place and they opened it, left it on your desk. I could say maybe you had cause of action, but you received a magazine in a plain wrapper. I don't know what the magazine looks like. Nobody else knew about it. It's not a nice thing to do. You understand that.
I do.
And you were sorry that you did it and you canceled it because he acknowledges that it was canceled.
Correct. Also, I reported this to the police department. It was a crime. The detective told me that it was a crime because they had to
Terrible
figure.
crime. Terrible crime. Like ordering a dozen pizzas and sending them to your friend's house. The police decided not to pursue it. You want to know why? Because they have better things to do. And you
Well-
want to know something else? Me too. Ah, you too.
He stole my identity. Everybody should know that.
I did not steal his identity because the only information has was his name and his place of work.
She's vindictive. She's a constant liar.
There was a fight that had ensued between her and another coworker.
She attacked me personally. I was defending myself.
I guess he's like a dog with a bone. Just can't let it go.
I let it go. I didn't file any claims or anything.
America. She's a liar. She steals identities. And just beware.
Whoever did, they gonna pay for it at the time. Even their source, the fact those
That was
Medical Detectives, weekdays on True Crime Extra.
It's actually really close.
What happened to the truck that he co-signed for you?
I had an accident.
Tune of $9,000 worth of damage.
But what they found inside was no accident.
$309,900 doing in your Ford Expedition.
Judge Judy.
Somebody was doing something naughty in this vehicle, like transporting drugs. Now, I'm not suggesting that that's someone with you. I'm not suggesting that at all.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Steinberg. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are blank. It's Judge Judy. Shelley Holderbaum is suing her ex-husband's cousin, 22-year-old Vicente Gutierrez, for money owed on a Ford Expedition that was leased in her name.
All right. That's case number 285 on the calendar in the matter. This morning, you may be seated, and not see.
Ms. Holderbaum, Mr. Gutierrez is the cousin of your ex-husband. And at some point, I don't know whether you were still married to your husband at the time. I assume you were. Is that right? You co-signed a car loan, a lease for Mr. Gutierrez.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And then something happened, you took the car back. And it ended up costing you a bundle for the lease. You want Mr. Gutierrez to be responsible. Mr. Gutierrez says, because of the way this all came down, it's your problem. When were you and your husband divorced?
Our
Or
divorce,
separated?
we separated in February of '06.
I
And when did you co-sign this car lease for Mr. Gutierrez?
September, of '04.
Why didn't your husband co-sign for it? It's his cousin.
My husband told me it wasn't a good idea. I basically looked at it as he was a young man, a hard worker.
Your husband, who was his cousin, known him his whole life, said to you, "Don't do it, Shelley. It's not a good idea." Want to know something? I would have told you the same thing.
I know, Your Honor.
Okay. So you co-signed this car lease for him. What kind of car did he lease?
Ford Expedition
What did he need the Ford Expedition for?
for him and his family.
How large is your family?
I have, my wife and one son.
You could drive a smart car with your wife and one son. What'd you need a Ford Expedition for?
Well, first of all, when they came out, I would like to have a Ford Expedition.
I would like to be 5'6" if it happened to me.
The thing is, sometimes I take my truck to work and I need, more seats because I got, like, sometimes 3 to 4 helpers.
What happened to the truck that you co-signed for you?
So I had an accident,
Tell me about the accident.
well, in Detroit, Michigan, where we live, and it snows.
Just tell me it was in the snow.
Yeah, it was snow.
What did you hit?
I hit a post on the sidewalk.
A post.
Yeah,
Post wasn't moving, right?
no,
So what happened to the car?
it didn't start back. So I called Shelly and told her what happened that day, and she just told me, I gotta call the police to make the report. So she was gonna call the insurance, and she will call me back.
What happened, Shelley?
Well, he hit a light pole, no fault. He called me. I told him, as long as you're not hurt, nobody's not hurt, that's great. Even though I co-signed, I carried the insurance on the vehicle because I was afraid. If he didn't make a payment, I would find out about that in 30 days. If he didn't pay the insurance when something like this happened,
Gotcha.
I would have been up.
Gotcha, Shelley.
So what happened was, it went to the body shop. They told it directly to the body shop to the tune of $9,000 worth of damage, which wasn't even the problem, Your Honor. I had no problem. That's why they call them accidents. But while the vehicle was in the body shop, I received a certified letter from the DEA stating that Mr. Gutierrez was stopped in St. Louis, Missouri on January 19th with $309,900 in the vehicle. That's why he couldn't have the truck back.
How long was the thing going on for?
So they were telling you that they were seizing the car.
No, they had given the vehicle back to him on site. They seized the money. They gave the vehicle back. and
What was
released him.
$309,900 doing in your Ford Expedition?
I don't know.
Hidden in It was just not in a duffel bag, Your Honor. It was hidden in compartments in the vehicle. So they basically ripped the truck apart, the whole interior, like plastic parts and everything. The front console was ripped apart. Well, when I received that letter, Ford Motor Credit received the same
Just a
letter.
second. How many cars have you owned in your life? Give me an approximate number.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably.
I believe you're so much younger than I am.
Probably.
Probably owned
Like,
30 cars in my life. Aside from
I
an
know.
occasional quarter that you may find, when you're cleaning out your car. What would you do if you found $309,900 stashed in your car in various compartments? Have thoughts that the tooth fairy really existed? Mr. Gutierrez, did you really like this truck? You said you really wanted this truck, right?
Right,
And you used it for your family? And you used it for your work?
yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I,
Don't look down,
carpet
look at me.
installer,
What?
carpet installer,
Carpet installer?
Yeah.
You do the work yourself?
well, I have helpers,
Then help you?
yeah,
You go on the jobs with them?
yes,
You go on all the jobs with them?
yeah,
So I assume if you have helpers, Mr. Gutierrez, you put them in the back of the car, is that right?
yes, ma'am.
So you drive? And when you go out with your wife, does she drive?
I will,
When do you think someone snuck this $300,000 into your car, Mr. Gutierrez?
I'm not sure, man.
Your Honor, and when he had the accident in February, less than 5 months, he had 11,690 miles on that truck. And when I had called Mr. Gutierrez, because this is before I even knew about this happening, I called him, I said, you're only allowed at 12,000 a year. What are you gonna do about these miles? Because after 12,000, you're over for the year. He says to me, well, I was gonna have somebody roll them back. I almost found out. I said,
The same person that put the $309,000 in his car.
He said, and I'm like, I'm a police officer. What are you talking about?
You're a police officer?
Yes, ma'am.
Still a police officer?
Yes, ma'am. I have an exemplary, never been disciplined record.
Oh, Shelley,
I know, Your Honor.
Shelley,
2.5 years of nightmare I've been living this to help
he's a
somebody.
nightmare.
I know, Your Honor.
Where did you travel, sir, in the first few months that you had this? Listen to me very carefully. Where did you travel, Mr. Gutierrez, in the first few months that you had this car while you were busy with your wife and your son and installing carpet to put 12,000 miles on it in 4 months?
Almost 12,000 miles.
Where had you traveled, Mr.
I
Gutierrez?
I went to El Paso, Texas,
El Paso.
and
From where?
from Detroit, Michigan.
From Detroit, Michigan to El Paso, Texas.
Yes.
Probably where they stuck all this money in your car.
Well, if you.
And When I use it for work, just to go from my house to the shop where I pick up the material, it's 30 miles.
Detroit to El Paso is how many miles, Mr. Gutierrez?
1,100 miles.
One way?
Yeah, one way.
And how long did you stay in El Paso?
Stay like for 4 days.
Who did you go with?
My grandma.
Your grandma. What's her name?
Uh,
Oh, it's not an answer when I ask you your grandma's name.
Ramos.
How old is she?
She just turned 80.
What did you take her to El Paso for 1,100 miles in a truck?
She lives in Juarez, it's the border with El Paso, Texas, and I went there to visit my family.
You said you took your grandmother in the truck,
No, I didn't took her.
so you drove there by yourself.
Yeah. I tried to
See stupid written over here, Mr.
No.
Gutierrez.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Somebody was doing something naughty in this vehicle, like transporting drugs in the car. Now, I'm not suggesting that that someone would be you, sir. I'm not suggesting that at all.
And later today,
Mr. Courier says, I'm cute. I don't say I'm cute. They thought he was cute and nice. Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's just a move.
This is a really unusual place for a murder to take place.
We sent to the village to try to talk to people, try and find witnesses. Told them we just dumbstruck.
the knowledge of what had happened just took a few minutes to sink in.
His murder was basically pointless.
Whatever he'd done, he was a human being, and that's not what should happen to human beings.
Murder by the Sea. Weekdays on True Crime Extra.
Trusting you.
My skin is sensitive, so when I shave, I trust Venus. New Venus Comfort Line Sensitive Razor helps protect my skin from shave irritation. And Venus for pubic hair and skin, with our irritation defense bar, for thicker hair and more sensitive skin down there, both with a touch of aloe. For a smooth shave with every glide. My skin, my way, Venus.
At Amazon, we offer apprenticeships to all fulfillment centre employees.
Periods have no chill, day or night. They don't care what we're doing or when we're doing it. But our pads shed.
Try Always Ultra Day and Night Pads. Our day pads with improved comfort lock wings protect better when active, while our night pads are longer and wider to protect best when lying down.
We've got this, day or night.
Rewrite the rules, always. In People's Postcode Lottery's July draws, there's a share of £18.2 million to be won. Sign up before midnight on the 30th of June.
Nice.
Walt, the taste of happiness since 1922.
I am disabled, and I like to do things fast and not fast. just got better. Class just got better. New Persil water wash. Last week, with detergent with Persil with detergent designed to short a cycle. Better on odor, better on fragrance. New Persil Wonder Wash. Class just got better.
Discover Simple's Hydrating Booster Serum, made with 95% naturally derived ingredients, including 3% hyaluronic acid and provitamin B5 to supercharge your skin with hydration. No irritation, just skin that feels soft and supple with every use. Simple. Everything your skin needs, nothing it doesn't.
Cats in hats, gatos in chapeaus, tabbies in toppers, felines in... Well, you get the idea. But however you say it, if that's what you're into, Pinterest is the place to be into it. To imagine what's next in cat hats. To maybe even start a global cat hat corporation that makes people say, remember when cats didn't wear hats?
You might not think you're illiterate, but cigarette butts are rubbish. Bin your butts.
Time for your typical confession. My tampon literally keeps me on the edge of my seat. I can barely sit down. Sounds like it isn't improperly.
Oh, shoot.
Just pull the little tube until it
You're
fits
still watching.
and insert right up to the grip towards your lower back. That's better, and it should get easier every time.
Take summer seriously. So do we, with these barbecue fakes from £2.89, taste match to M&S, and everything you need to beat Chappie.
I think it might be better over there.
Asda, that's more like it.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Shelley Holderbaum says her ex-husband's cousin, Vicente Gutierrez, crashed a Ford Expedition that was leased in her name. Shelley says the vehicle was eventually seized by the DEA.
How much did it cost you because of the over mileage and because of ripping the car apart?
$1,272.21 for the over mileage. The deductible on his accident was $350. The repair for the broken parts inside the vehicle was $715.50. I also had to pay for the pole he hit in the city because the city waited till after 6 months to bill it. I have that right there.
How much?
So the insurance wouldn't pay that. That was $399.49. I had to make April and May's payment on the vehicle. I was in the body shop.
How much?
$500.35 for each month.
I gave her that payment.
He paid that.
How many payments did you make?
My ex-husband made March, and I made April, May.
You made April and May. What payment did you make?
The last payment was February. And I paid
You
her,
did March and April.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
May.
I paid her
Why?
kid and I paid her the deductibles for the insurance.
You paid it. You have checks for that?
This is one of the YouTube
Did you
slides.
pay for that?
I have my
No,
check.
so you paid that. Maximum in your state is $3,000. Is that right? Because this comes to $3,271. Mr. Gutierrez, either you're the luckiest or the unluckiest person on this planet. The luckiest person that you're telling me. Somebody did something nice for you.
I was on my way to the police stopped me.
Well, I kind of feel like I got some justice in this matter.
And they found that money there.
I'm getting my money back.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Capazola versus Courier. Step forward.
21-year-old Kristen Capazola is suing her former roommate, 22-year-old Joshua Curry.
I'm trying to text on my own phone.
You know, I decided that we could save the judicial system a whole bunch of money and just have much smaller apartments that were cheaper. That people could have themselves so they don't have to have roommates.